You may already memorized the pattern of the 把 sentence, but somehow your teacher still says, the sentence sounds wrong. So if you really want to master the 把 sentence, you first need to understand the logic. Have you ever felt like this? The world is driving me crazy. 这个世界把我逼疯了. Or maybe more realistically, the 把 sentence is driving me crazy. 把字句把我逼疯了. You memorized the formula like subject plus 把 plus object plus verb and etc. But then why are they wrong? 我把中文学，我把饭吃，我把书看. You know the pattern, but it still doesn't work. That's because the problem is not the formula. The problem is the logic behind it. First, let's look at the two types of sentence. The normal sentence is 打死了一只蚊子. Literally translation is killed a mosquito. Here, the focus is on what was killed. The answer is a mosquito, not a fly, not a cockroach. You are highlighting the object. Type 2. 把蚊子打死了. Later translations take the mosquito and kill it. Well, notice the shift. Once you use 把, you pull the mosquito to the front. Now the focus changes to what happened to the mosquito and what was the result. It's gone. It was killed. That is the answer. You are highlighting the action and its effect on the object. Many textbooks teach the 把 sentence as just another grammar structure, but here is a much easier way to think about it. It may be a little bit primitive. You just grab something and you do something, like take it and do it, and the result come out. Step 1, take an object. Step 2, do something to it. Step 3, tell us what happened after it. If nothing changes, nothing happens, there's no result, you probably shouldn't use 把. It seems like you need to answer what happened to the object. Okay, let's look at the Formula 1. Subject plus 把, object, and verb, and tail. Here comes the most important rule. No liquid verbs allowed. Many learners make mistakes like 我把饭吃，他把门关. Why? Because the verb can't stand alone. The verb need a tail. A tail could be a result, a direction, a complement, or a completion. 我把饭吃完了. I finished the meal. Okay, pay attention. 吃 is a verb. The object is 饭. So the object is in front of the verb. Common use of 把. First, handling or disposal. This is a classic one. Maybe HS2 or HS3 you will encounter them. The object change after the action. For example, 他把房间打扫干净了. He cleaned the room clean. The focus isn't the cleaning. The focus is the room became clean. Okay, second, change of location. 我把书放在桌子上. You're moving something from A to B. Did the book change? Yes, its location changed. That's why 把 here works. 3. Giving plus transferring. Something moving from one person to another. 我把礼物送给他. The ownership changed. The location changed. So 把 works. By the way, when we say 给, usually it's followed by a human, a person. not necessarily human, animals. 我把礼物送给猫 that's also okay. Fourth type is causative situations. Something causes a strong change of state, similar like make in English. 工作把他累坏了 work exhausted him or work make him tired. The focus is not the work. The focus is he changed the state. He became exhausted. Like when you study 把, the 把字句 make you exhausted. Fifth, completion. The action is totally finished. For example, 我把饭吃完了. The key word is here, one, finished. 把 sentence, love, completion. When not to use 把, when some verb naturally don't work well with 把, sensory or cognitive verb. See, hear, know, understand, 看见, 听见, 知道, 懂. Why? Well, because no clear change happens to the object. 我把它看到, 我把它听见. No, this doesn't work. Existence and state verbs 是, 有, 在, 性, 像. Those describes facts or state, no transformation. So you need no result, means no 把. You can't say 我把钱包有, right? Okay, now we should pay attention to the negation trap. One fellow mistake learners make all the time is 我把没作业做完. Wrong. The rule is very simple. 不 or 没 always go before 把. 我没把作业做完. 我不把手机给你. Remember, not always stand before 把. Okay, let's look at the summary of 5 structures. 5 types of 把 sentence. Now I will only read the Chinese. You can go straight again. 把房间打扫干净 handling. 把书放在桌子上 location. 把礼物送给他 transfer. 把人累坏了 causative. 把饭吃完了 action is totally over. Okay, let's look at those mistakes I encountered during my teaching. I would like to share with our dear audience. First sentence, 我把饭吃饱了. What's wrong with sentence? Full describes me, not the food. Full describes me, not the food. What do you eat is 饭, not 饱. So you should say 我吃饱饭了 or 我吃饱了. Another wrong example. 我把酒喝醉了. The alcohol is not drunk. You are drunk. 我喝醉了. 喝醉了. The alcohol is not drunk. So maybe we can say 他们把我灌醉了. The object 我 change the state. 灌 here is a verb. And the object is 我. So final summary. Use 把 when the object is important. When the object changes or when you want to emphasize the result. Okay, here are the practice.